Hello ladies, I hope you're all doing well. We're gonna keep working on our ballet recital dance. So today my goal is to get up to the 2-minute mark of our dance. And so we are very, very close to being done with it after this. So awesome. So we just finished, we got to our columns and we did the sauté arabesque, sauté arabesque, chassé. And if you listened to the music, we weren't quite to the end of how it has that like little slowdown at the end of every, at the end of the phrase. So after you finish your last chassé, whichever direction you just went, so if you started to the right, which is the first, third, and fifth line, you went right, chassé left, left, chassé right. I want you to go ahead and step to an arabesque, just like, you know, a regular, my back leg's on the ground, my arms are in an L. This is first arabesque, but they're in an L. And then from here, as that like slowdown of the music happens, what we're gonna do, so this is the first, third, and fifth line side. You're gonna bring the arms to a third arabesque. And then you're actually going to flip. And if you saw, my arms came to first as I flipped my hips and came to a tendu devant with my left foot. That brings us into the next step. So let me show the other side first. So the other side just did sauté arabesque left, chassé right, sauté arabesque left, right, chassé left. So you're stepping into arabesque here. And then again, as it slows, we come to third, and then we flip. And you want that flip to be like a really clean, like kind of quick, even though it is with the slowdown of the music because of what we're about to do. So that was the second and fourth lines. And again, I can show you, it's backwards because it's like, you know, a video, but like first line, second line, third line, fourth line, fifth line. And last week I read through your numbers and everything like that, which I'll do again when we get to the next formation. But if you can't remember quite from last week, you can go back and watch last week's video. Anyways, so I'm gonna also have to do this just like next little 8 count in first, third, and fifth line, and then second and fourth because you're still going opposite directions. So I'm going to start with the first and third and fifth lines. So they were the people that started to the right and they just ended here and flip. So now they're facing stage left and their left leg is in front. So you're actually going to bring this to a brush. Yeah, and you see how my arms went back to a third arabesque. So from here I'm going to do brush, and then I'm going to do releve, because we're doing 2 walks. Walks, releve, and then step, brush, releve. I got out of the frame, I'm sorry. So you guys know how to waltz walk, I know that. So brush, up, step, brush, up. And then from here, everybody's gonna put their right foot in front and do some bourrées. But let me go ahead and do the left side. So you were here, you went to your third arabesque, second and fourth lines, you flip, and again, you're gonna brush your foot that's already in a tendu devant, so you're really just kind of lifting it. And if you notice my first one, my head is open to the audience, and the second one, it's actually gonna be opposite. So brush, releve, step, brush, releve. Yes, sorry, I'm trying not to actually move so you can see me, but then I'm confusing myself. So, again, no matter where you just ended, everybody's coming to a right su-su. So my right leg's gonna come to the front, no matter how that has to happen. And you're gonna bring the right arm up and left arm out to second, and we're bourréing, okay? And again, we always initiate our movement with our back leg, and we want to keep everything pulled really, really close together. And you have, it's 4 counts, but like our dance is nice slow counts. So you had 4 counts to bourrée to our new formation. I'm going to show you the shape that we're making and then kind of tell you the numbers. So if you can see, there's 5 in like a domino 5, and then you have a stack of 2 and 3, so that's another 5, and then another 5 just like this one opposite. This is stage right, this is stage left, this is center. So stage right, from front, center, back, it's 8, 6, in the center is 12, behind 8 is 4, and behind 6 is 1. So it's like a little dominoes 5. And then stage left is 15, 11, 14 in the center, 2 behind 15, and 13 behind 11. Cool? And then our center group, stage right, down stage is 3, and then 7, and then our upstage line is 9, 10, and 5. Cool, and so just remember like which group you're in. And nobody, I used this formation to make this one, so like nobody should have too far to go. But again, the 4 counts to bourrée is pretty slow, and we've been working so hard on our strong bourrées. So you're here. It's really 5, 6, 7, 8, and you're in your squat. So from here, we're gonna do coupe, pas de bourrée, and now we're all going the same direction. It doesn't matter what group you're in or anything like that right now. So we're all doing the exact same thing. From here, we're gonna just bring our hands to our hips and coupe with a plie, pas de bourrée, pas de bourrée, plie, pas de chat, coupe, pas de bourrée, plie. Ooh, I lost my balance. Plie, back to 5th. Okay, so I think it's my sneakers. Let me show you that whole little section again. So you got here 5, 6, 7, 8, plie, pas de bourrée, plie, pas de chat, coupe, pas de bourrée, and then from here, plie, sous, and then the next part is different depending on what group you're in. Yes, so coupe, pas de bourrée, plie, pas de chat. Then going back to the left, coupe, pas de bourrée, plie, sous. And you're effacé to the front the entire time you're doing that section. And so the next part is going to kind of depend what group you're in. So my center group, yours is the easiest because you're literally just gonna hold your sous. I say it's the easiest. You just don't move. That's what I mean by that. So you just stay there. So you did plie, sous, and you just hold. Yeah. So then if you're on stage right, which is 8, 6, 12, 1, and 4, from your sous, again, your effacé, you're gonna drop, your side is pretty easy to drop because you're going to your croisé in, so you're stepping down on the right foot and dropping to the left knee, okay? And then my other side, the people on that side of the stage, 15, 11, 14, 2, and 13, you just did the same thing. So you did plie, sous, with your, balance, with your right foot front. You kind of have to be sneaky, and you're gonna slide this foot around and switch to your other croisé and go down on the right knee. So then everybody has their downstage leg up. And you wanna make sure, let me get further in the frame. You wanna make sure your front leg is turned out really nicely, and then the back leg, I don't wanna see this, I don't wanna see this, I don't wanna see that. Make sure your foot is in a nice line, kind of like when you do a split, okay? And then when you're down, your arms are out, like this. And that is as far as we are going to go for today. Check out the video with the music too, and let me know if you guys have any questions. Miss you a bunch.